can stalk her voicemails. I'm assuming you don't want to see my face at the office, but maybe I should come get my stuff. Not really sure how to handle it, so call me if, yeah.
Is she? Man, he probably ain't talking.
Is he on drugs or something?
Support him, yada, yada, yada.
How old are you now, 10?
12.
Well, soon you'll knock up your first ghetto girl and ditch her. But
First
you get to
ghetto
my
girl.
age, you get perspective. You learn to
Oh,
embrace
yeah,
the
no,
responsibilities
that
that
girl.
come
That's
with
the,
parenthood.
Mormon girl and the black dude.
Sammy's
they
my
go-
last chance
they
to
go
get it
for a
right.
good bit.
What do you mean, get it right?
Huh?
I gotta go.
Now you're gonna miss the ceremony.
See ya.
As soon as I carry these hot rocks into the lodge, we're ready. You okay?
My son just took off.
Look at my sister's kids. We're out here building a traditional fucking sweat lodge. They're in there watching TV. Fuck them.
Oh, the Indian guy crazy, baby.
Oh my god.
Let me know before he started talking. Actually, he should be talking at this point. Now, don't you think?
He's marketed and everything.
Ranch Dorito.
Well, at least Robbie got one thing right, the prick.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
With 3 babies.
I thought the 3 babies. Okay.
No, I remember her mama was pregnant with
Yeah,
4.
with the one. Yeah, I thought he was pregnant.
Hey, Debs. Thanks for coming with me today.
Thanks for letting me. That's a cute moment for Deb, too. You recognize like, the older sister, too?
The only sister.
No, the older.
Oh.
Like, she's older than she is. Fiona got the only old.
I'll tell you all about it.
Well,
I don't know how to say that
like
right.
somebody's gonna get to keep their job.
Oh, no shit. That's great.
Oh my god. What's on his face? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Step back.
Oh my god.
Step back. Step back.
Oh my god. 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 Call.
Liam, step back. Give him some
Oh,
room.
she a nurse.
Liam,
Oh my god.
Liam.
She's so fucked.
BP's 200 over 120, heart rate's 130.
What do you take?
Coke. He got into my Coke.
How much?
A half gram, maybe more, I don't know.
Coming through.
Is he gonna be okay? He's gonna be okay though, right?
Get away, please. Coming through!
Oh, they taking your
3-year-old
kids.
male cocaine ingestion. BP's
Yeah.
200 over 120, HR is 130.
He's gonna be okay, right?
2 grams of Ativan.
He's gonna be
12
okay,
minutes
right?
Oh, God.
Yeah. You just got it openly out there like that? See, and then they be having these moments right here, babe. It's like you fucked up a lot, and this is the consequences. Moments. And I respect that.
Thank you, Great Spirit, for this blessing, for the good earth, the plants, the trees, the universal lifeblood of our sweat intermingles with the waters of the world, carried to the 4 quarters of the
What the fuck is
planet.
up in here?
We know you, healing spirit, when you are with us. Your voice is the voice of all things. You call to us. Jesus Christ.
Wow, it's hot.
See,
Is Frank
what
in
you
here?
doing here?
It's about his son Liam.
Dad?
5533 in an ambulance.
The Frank done passed out too?
Why are they getting Frank, though? Frank's not even a legal
That's his
guardian.
son, though.
He's not even a legal guardian, though.
Yeah, that's
Fiona
true.
is.
But it's just like, look, that's his son. What y'all won't do?
They won't let me back there. I was watching him at the party. I thought he was
liquor?
Have a seat. Someone will be out with you in a minute.
What was that?
Who's Fiona?
That's me.
Put your hands
No
behind your back.
rest. Right.
What?
Fiona
You
Gallagher,
go.
you have the right to remain silent.
Whoa,
Anything you
what's
say
going on?
can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. You cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you.
Worst
Do you
birthday
understand
ever.
your rights as I read them to you?
I mean, you literally told him it was coke. It was coke.
Yours.
Yeah. Family on some bullshit. Yep. That was episode 4 or 5 of Shameless, and man, a lot going on in that episode right there. A lot of things we predicted last episode that's happening right now. Of course, with Kevin in the bar on there. Didn't think what was going to happen with Fiona and them was going to happen. Seems like she is a little. I think she's only regretful because she got caught, on the thing. So. That was, they showed in the beginning too, before she got caught, right? She went to the motel and was like, stop it, like I'm done, like it is what it is. And she thought it would be over, but like you said, you predicted, his brother is just like a drama queen, 100%. So he was gonna blast it out whenever it was convenient to him.
It had nothing to do with Fiona. It had
Nope.
everything to do with hurting his
Yep.
family.
It was just him.
Y'all think I'm a piece of shit.
Yep.
But yeah, you got
Which
this
you
girl.
are,
But
because-
we got this girl here, and like you have this, and you're to his brother Mike.
Yeah.
You're like going around being like, I'm a perfect guy, I got the
Perfect
girl.
but she not. And I want to tell you why. And you know what? He was right. He got that on there, and everything that happened chronologically made sense for it to happen, and everybody got what they deserved. Even to the point where he dropped off the coke, and she did the coke, and then the baby did the coke. That was just Fiona just losing her, just being out of control and not being in control as she always tried to be, as we seen in the very first 3 seasons on here, right? She always the one just making sure everything. But when she started spiraling and emotional things she just lost it right there. Now, she got arrested, the baby, who's going to have to bail her out? Probably her daddy. Her daddy probably going to have to come through and then fix all of this right here. Ian coming back, wow. Thought he'd be coming back, still in the military and just like different. But this is Shameless. So of course, he's coming back, sneaking out of the military, being what he been, working at a nightclub, just going around just effing up things, and not even talking to his family at all. And he was out there just being super weird when his family came through. Hate to see that happen, and so we'll probably get to the bottom of that later on, when we move past this right here. But he is out there just being him, 100% right now, and Shameless is just being Shameless all day long. At this point, you just got to go with it, like the show for what it is, and just like understand it. But I love when they always crash in at the either at the end or whatever part. They're like reality sets in. They're like all these things that's happening has consequences, and it does, and I appreciate that every single time. So can't wait to see another episode.
I'll start with the Ian part, because I don't think that he is just going around doing his thing. That's not even in Ian's character at all. It feels like he is like what's the movie called where they take over the wives?
Stepford Wives?
Yes, it felt like a Stepford Wives situation. Like it was, and Lip is like, bro, can you just like take a second to talk to us? And then as soon as the bodyguards come in, like, don't fuck with him. Don't even talk to him. It was very freaking uncomfortable. And I loved how Lip in that moment too was like, I'm not gonna stress Deb out any more than she already is. Let's leave, and I'm gonna have to come back and try to talk to Ian in another moment, because this is not okay. Ian was like high as hell, or like reprogrammed, or something. He was just like not here. Either he was traumatized by something that happened at boot camp, maybe. I don't know. He's going through something that is not the Ian that we have known. Ian has been so family oriented and very like this is not the guy. He's obviously something's happened there, and I love that Lip recognized it was like we can't press the point right now. And I thought it was very sweet in the struggles that Deb has had in the last few episodes as far as being like, I want to be treated as like a grown-up or like I'm not the baby of the family anymore, and Lip not even recognizing like that's a struggle she's been because he hasn't been here at all, was just like, yeah, you can come with me. And how much gratification that Deb got out of that. One, Lip was just like, thank you so much for coming with me, and Deb was like, thank you so much for taking me with you. It was just like they both don't even recognize how much they needed each other because they've been away from each other for so long. I thought it was such a great sibling moment that they couldn't get from anybody else in their situation right now. They couldn't get it from, Fiona, because Fiona's been super busy. For Lip specifically, Fiona hasn't been there for Lip, even when he tried to call her and he couldn't be there for her. And then she constantly thinks Debbie's, super young and like, just stay young. Don't worry about growing up. Yeah. And because Lip showed up out of the blue, they both were able to be there for each other. It was just one of my favorite sibling moments of the episode. It was very, very, very sweet. I thought the other big standout moment too was Carl recognizing that his dad's playing favoritism with a daughter that just knows him for 2 seconds. And he's like, really? She went and got a bunch of codes? Do you know how much I've been holding you down? I've had cancer, which he doesn't even know that he did have cancer. But we know as the audience watching everything Carl's done over the last 4 seasons of holding his dad down to be like, giving all the words of affirmation to his daughter who just knows him for 5 seconds and hasn't dealt with a Frank at his worst is really fucking frustrating. And I get it. And I think Carl, in his way, he didn't make a big fucking scene. He was like, I'm gonna go back to the family who actually appreciates me and loves me and appreciates me, and went to the party with Fiona. As far as the reveal with what came out with the brother, I can't think of the brother's name right now, but the brother revealing, and we don't know exactly what he said, so it'd be funny to see exactly what he says to his family, but it's clear that he revealed the gist of what had happened, no pun intended. But the fact that her bad decisions, although seemingly played out again with Mike, even though she did him dirty, he still secured her a job to work under a different department. And yet she still, even though she didn't mess with the brother, she messed with the brother by doing the cocaine. You should have thrown the fucking cocaine in the toilet and been like, I'm done with it. But you still let him interfere with your life. And I feel like that was the metaphor in all of this. You still wanted to be in that space of the fuckery.
She was going to do the coke for the party. That's for sure.
Yeah, and the fact that you, didn't cut it all the way off, it just feels indicative of the spiral that Fiona was in all of this.
She's an
because if she cut that off, it would have been all good. She would have been fine. She cut it off. She cut him off. She threw that out. But I feel like that was just, again, the self-destructive nature of what they were trying to show that Fiona can get into in her own way, in her own right. But I didn't see it going to this extent with Liam and everything else. So, very dramatic ending. I don't know where it's going to play out for here. We're 5 episodes in this season. I'm anxious and stressed out. So, really good building of the stress this season, as always. And very curious to see where it plays out. I'll just speak really quickly with the Kevin situation. It just makes sense. We thought that was going to play out. I thought they did it very, calmly put that in there, too. Yeah. But, well, that's obviously going to have drama, too. They're obviously going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how everything plays out. Oh, and Mickey now knowing whenever it comes back to him that Ian's been in town the whole time. That's going to be a thing, too.
That's going to be a thing,
So, yeah, great episode. Obviously, can't wait for more.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk Reaction for Shameless Season 4, Episode number 5. And until next time.